Happy 4th of July. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Hi, Laurel. Hi, Sheila. Good evening, Jill. I was wondering why it seems dark in here. Hi, Treese. Hi, Cheryl. There we go. It's like it's dark in here. Thank you. Hi, Michelle Chastain. Cheryl. Treese, did you see Mom today? Yes, driving home from seeing her. Hi, Miss Edie. Happy 4th of July. Hi, Sandy Cooper. Hello, Cheryl Meshka. Hi. Hi, Margaret. I hope my U.S. friends have wonderful. Aw, thanks, Jill. We didn't hear, there weren't any fireworks or any craziness that went on last night. There was like one pop. I thought it was a firework, but then it could have just been backfire from a car because I didn't hear anything else after that. So, hi, Roxanne. Hi, Cindy. So we'll see what tonight's like, but I was really surprised. I thought for sure yesterday was going to be bonkers. Troy, where's Mommy's drink? Troy, where's Mommy's drink? Did you take it over there? Hi, Nicole. Can you get it for me? You put it over there, huh? So, yeah, so anyways, I hope that, you know, everybody has a nice day. If you had the day off, I hope it was a nice, relaxing day. Hello, Miss Linda. So anyhow, we are going to do something. Oh, thank you, Troy. Troy, you're the bestest ever. You're the bestest. My throat is dry. I don't know why. I made it! Hi, Pamela. Hi, Melissa joins. Okay, so I have this big, I don't know, it's just a big picture. It has love, wealth, and happiness. We're going to pull it apart. It was from Bed Bath & Beyond. $24.99 from Bed Bath & Beyond. We are going to pull it apart. It was originally black, and I put bonding primer, Pentart bonding primer, on the frame because I know there wasn't going to be a lick of paint that was going to stick to it. Good evening, Cheryl. Hi, Chrissy's Creations. Good to see you. So let's get my desk on the screen, and I'll show you what we're going to get up to. I still feel like it's kind of dark, no? What's happening? Am I just making things up? Was it my eyeballs? Something missing? I don't know. Hi, Sheila Teagan. Hi, Sharon Smith. So we're going to, we got to pull this puppy apart. I'm sure there's like staples or what. I kind of peeked in there. But we'll pull this puppy apart. And then I want to use Everything Will Be Okay. You know, Andy's line with the angels in particular, I said it when we were live and we did the release. Hi, Tina Hurley. It can speak to people in so many different ways, right? The angels, the children with the wings. And this picture to me just, there's so much that can be said about this, right? It could be two sisters consoling each other. It can be, you know, a mother and a daughter. It could be two friends. But the name of it is Everything Will Be Okay. It happened. This is one of our new papers from this release with Andy Skinner. So TH Decor is still having their sale. So if you didn't get a chance to get your Andy Skinner papers, Andy Skinner's not included in that, but if you go on to get Andy Skinner papers, you know, the sale is still good for your Pentart and all the other items, just not the new release, mystery boxes, or anything handmade by Teresa. But so we're going to do this. I know, Chrissy. It seems like it's been forever. Hi, Janine. Hi, Lisa Siegel. Hi, Bernie. Happy 4th, Wendy Martin. So we're going to put this on in here. Like I said, I did put bonding primer. Y'all, it's supposed to be 110 today. Oh, no, 108 today. Excuse me. Tomorrow is 110. So this was already like this. It was all, you know, mangled like this. So we'll just rip off the rest of this. And then we'll get to the inside. Hi, Kellyanne. I know. Kellyanne, did you see the picture I sent to you? I sent you a picture in Messenger. I don't know if you were able to. Oh, nice. They're not the big, thick staplers. I can actually bend these up with my hands. Well, if I can grab it. That one, maybe not. Hi, Della. Happy 4th of July. So, yeah, we didn't hear any nonsense yesterday. So, hopefully, we won't hear too much nonsense tonight. The kids, we live in a court. The kids were out playing, and so nothing was going on last night. So, we'll see if they have, you know, if there's anything going on. Oh, okay. All right. So, as usual, I am actually going to decoupage on this. I'll save that matting, though, because I might use that in the future. Probably not. It should be thrown away. But, hey, you know, we throw away anything. And then I actually do want to take this glass out right now, because I know it's got bonding primer and all of the stuff that needs to be cleaned out. I really don't want to take those staplers out if at all possible. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, let me put this so that Troika doesn't walk by and clip his leg or something with it, because that would be most horrible. Okay, so now we have the frame, and then we have the backing that we can decoupage on. I don't know if we'll put the glass on or back on or what. It's nothing like, it's only you've been waiting for it for, you know, 7 months. Kellyanne. Hi, Veronica. How are you? Hi, Marilyn. I heard some last night from the neighbors behind me. Breaking the law, fireworks are illegal in our suburban city, but people, oh, yeah, for the most part, people just do whatever. Okay, so they will go on here in the middle, right? Just trying to get an idea of how much is not coming on. I guess we could just take the sides off and put that in there like that. All right. So now, obviously, we have a whole bunch of stuff going on, you know, that we could do on the outside. Debbie. Hello, Debbie. I'm new to your group. Excited to see what you've got going on. Oh, well, welcome, Debbie. Where are you from? Christine Hurley, how are ya? All right, so I pulled out a bunch of, we've got to do something with this hair. I pulled out a bunch of I pulled out a bunch of trims. I pulled out a bunch of like just framing pieces. So I want to do something on the frame. I almost want to put like texture on here, whether we put some cheesecloth or something on here. But I want some texture, but I don't know. You guys tell me. Remember I was saying that I didn't know what I would do with the heart. I was thinking maybe something during Valentine's Day, but I don't know. I think it might be a little small though. But I want to do something with the outside of the frame. It's so blank that we can really just do anything to it. So we can trim it out. I pulled out a bunch. I'm just trying to see what I'm looking at them. Or we can just do also what I was thinking what I might go with is just put that at the top and the bottom. And then do some texture or maybe some elongated pieces down the sides. So let's look at this. So again, I do have a Would You Bin discount. It is, you get 10% off of your order. I will pop it up on the screen. It's my name, T-E-R-I, plus the 10, and you have to use the percentage sign. You have to use the percentage sign. If you are new to me, I am not a creator that films in portrait, so that's why I might look a little small to you. I do film in landscape, so if you choose to, you can turn your device. But I'm from Barefoot Bay, Florida, on the East Coast, headed to New Hampshire for a couple of months, but still do my crafting. Thank you for all your work. Oh, awesome. We're way far from each other. I'm in California, but welcome, welcome. Hi, Diane Dunkelman. Happy 4th of July, Mary Casey. So I also have, with those, if we did something like that, I have a bunch of, where did they go? Like pretty swirlies. And remember, we can cut these. We don't have to use them as whole pieces. So maybe do some, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Let's see what else we have in here. Where are my, like, really long pieces? I tried to pull my box out so that way I wasn't walking out of camera, but now I'm looking for, do I have them out? I thought I pulled them out already. Man, my throat is so dry, like, I don't know. You know how I don't know if it happens to y'all, but in the wintertime, if you sleep with like the heater on and then your throat gets all dry and scratchy, that's what mine feels like right now. And I'm not quite sure why. Okay, I'm just looking through my, because I know I have a couple of just plain long pieces. Well, at least I thought I did. Ooh. I don't know why. Here we go. Yeah, see, we just have a couple of, those might be too tiny though, but let's see. So I'm thinking like something like that. Do you sleep with the AC? I do. Or you can watch on YouTube. I do stream in a couple of different areas. So if you're hearing me read off comments and you're not sure where it's coming from, it could be on YouTube or one of the other places I'm on Facebook. Kellyanne, absolutely not. That is so not your issue. I totally will get that to you. You've been patiently waiting. You don't have to worry about that at all. Be careful, Terry. Strep throat is going. Oh, no. Really? Oh, God. I haven't had strep throat since I was little. And oh, my God. Strep throat? No. Because I can't. No, no. All right, so what do you guys, that gives you the air conditioning, dries out your throat too? Your power went out. What the easy weezy? All right, so let's start off. Let's paint this base. Oh, you guys forgot there's sticky on there. Let's get an even coat. So even though the bonding primer is on there, you guys know I like to just put on an even base coat. I'm going to use what I always use, the Waverly chalk paint and plaster. The bonding primer has been sitting on since yesterday, so you guys know, don't put bonding primer on right away. You need to let it sit for at least 24 hours, minimum 12. So I've got these wood bin boxes up on my desk. It's taking up a lot of room. So let me see if I can't get at least these out of the way. Let's put these over here. So I think I asked yesterday, but I don't think anybody answered me. Really, do you guys have any littles that are going to be doing sparklers or anything this evening? Or did anybody do like any grilling or anything? I think, well, we had pizza yesterday. I was kind of craving pizza. So we had pizza yesterday, but I was thinking that maybe after this, I might put some like hamburger and hot dogs on the grill. The only thing I'm dreading, and I know Treese is going to say, didn't you get it? I didn't, Treese. The only thing I'm dreading is going out there on the grill with 108 degrees outside, and putting that grill on is just going to be oh so much fun. Last time I did that, Treese was saying that I needed to order, because it's where the grill is there's absolutely no shade, to order one of the, like the, not umbrellas, but the little pop-ups, so that way I'm, not baking out there. And of course, I said I was going to do it, and I intended on doing it, but then, probably came in the house, ate, got distracted, and not thinking about it until, right now. Hi, Bernice. You're sitting at home drinking. Does that count? Of course it counts. Too hot, so we're doing pizzas and wings. I know, the pop-up canopy, yeah. I'm so backwards, right? We should have did the pizza today. So backwards, but at least the hamburgers and that doesn't take too long. I won't be out there forever. I can't remember what we had on there when I was telling you guys last time, but it was like, I think it was chicken and steak. Yeah, it was the chicken and the steaks. So, and then I put Brussels sprouts out there too. And I just know it wasn't like a quick one. So I was baking out there for a while. All right, so again, just getting this quick base on. And then while we have that out, I will put a base on the backing, which the rice paper will go on. But yeah, I fully intended on getting the canopy, and then, like I said, came in the house, didn't even think about it until just saying it right now. And I did put bonding primer on this inside lip as well, too. All right, let's get this down, and then let's paint the backing to that. I know I just grabbed that side. Hold on. Okay, Jack, don't touch that because you're gonna have paint on it, bud. I don't know, my arm. Grilled some sausage with, ooh, onions, peppers, and veg. Ooh, has it been quieter in your new neighborhood? Oh, so much. Hi, Kelly. So much so, Kelly. So much so. It's kind of funny. You should have the grill under a window, then you can stay inside in the... Very Casey. Just grill from inside. Not a bad idea. Except the house would be all... Oh, my God. Hi, Carrie. Oh, Lisa, you guys are doing hamburgers and hot dogs, too? Hi, Carol McGill. How are you? Okay. So, although this is white, you know, it's got some little... I mean, it doesn't matter. This was the backing. It's got some of the indents from the staples, so we'll go ahead and just use this side. Happy 4th of July. Hi, Deborah. So it was funny, Kelly, because so to this side was empty. This house, there wasn't anybody in this house, and then a couple moved in just a few days ago, and they have a boat, and they have a few cars. I think 3 cars. So the boat is actually parked as far in as it can go in the garage. You know, and the tow hitch part and a portion of the front is sticking out. So they haven't closed the garage since they moved here. And I just thought, could you imagine? That would never fly over there where I was. Just leave the garage open. No. No. Yeah, it's just, you know. But it's been so quiet. So, like I was saying, it's been so quiet. We didn't even hear any fireworks or anything. I don't know if someone's moved in the other house over there, but hopefully they don't have any dogs or pets, period, that are afraid of fireworks, because that guy, I'm telling you, he's got something over there. He must have, you know, done like a fireworks show somewhere, because there's no way that is just too loud. Okay, I'm just going to clean this up really quickly before it dries. Then it's already drying. That's how hot it is. Then we'll get the other piece and then start figuring out what to put on it as far as the woody bit pieces. Okay, I'm going to switch places with this. Light that up. And because this picture is so neutral, I mean, we could really do anything as far as what colorway we use. Okay, let's get this puppy back up here. And then give it a quick dry. Hi, Laura. How are you? All right. So, like I said, I really think that we will use these pieces. I'm almost wondering if we just shouldn't. I don't know why, but I've been wanting to do like a lot of like texture, and the easiest way to do that would be to do like tissue paper or cheesecloth. Underneath, obviously, it'll sit underneath the trims, but it'll just pick up all of the paints and everything else that we do to it. Hi, Deborah. How are you? Thank you, Laura. Happy 4th to you. Got some thicker areas here. Just need to dry. All right. Or we leave it and then we foil some of the moldings. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. So this one is 1364. 1364 top and bottom, texture on sides. Do you have texture? I do. I have like the you know, structure paste that we could put on. Look at how pretty. And again, I don't mind if the top hangs off at all. You know what I mean? To have a little bit coming off of it. And then let's move it, move it, move it, move it, move it, move it. And then we'll have one here. Look at how pretty that is. Because obviously, you know, our beautiful girls will be inside of there. So I guess the question is, do we look at, oh, that's not it. Do we look at putting more pieces, or do we just put like texture? Hi, Liz. Happy 4th. Hi, Vicki. Happy 4th of July. Thank you, Debbie Humphreys. You know what I mean? Decisions, decisions. Because these swirls might be a little bit much. Let me see if I have any, hold on a minute. Let me see what I have ready as far as like, I don't have any thicker pieces. I was looking at my, no, I don't have any thicker pieces ready. So texture, I think texture on top and bottom. Texture, I think I'm not digging all the pieces in the parts. You know, yeah, I think these ones have too many swirly whirlies, and it's going to take from the top and the bottom. Oh, do we look at, hold on a minute, y'all. Hold on a minute. I think these belong in here. Do we look at what the hearts look like or no? Like if we put the hearts down the side, should I undo that and look at that? Or should we just go texture? Okay, I got to put some of this wood you've been away. Because that might be cute. I have these cute little, you know, the cherubs, right? But they're too thick. Hi, Helen. Susan says no hearts. Texture or raised stencil, says Mary Casey. All right. I don't want you guys stay here. Okay. So these guys are going to go here like this. And then let's just, I think we could very much so stencil the sides, you know, do some type of stenciling on the sides. And then we'll do texture paste, structure paste on the, it is, isn't it? It's from the Andy Skinner release. So it's called Everything Will Be Okay. So we'll put those on there. And then I want to look. Hold on. I'm just looking to see if I do want to stencil anything here or if I just am going to put texture on it with the structure paste. Okay. So what I'm talking about is we're just going to take some of the structure paste and we're just going to kind of put it all over the frame just to give it some different, you know, variations and so that it's not so flat. And then it will also, when we are painting, it'll give, you know, the paint and the highlights and the depth stuff to grab to. So I'm just going to take the trowel and we're literally, with no rhyme or reason, we're going to just put so I don't obviously want it smooth. We're going to have it, you know, thicker and thinner in different areas. So that way when we're painting, it's just something a little more interest to see. This is structure paste. Just got home. Thank you for the company while driving home. Yay! So that is structure paste. It's available at my TH Decor. My links are in the description. My Sue has to get a new computer, so that's why she's not here today. But my links are always in the description, and you don't need a discount code. At TH Decor, the discount will come off when you go to checkout. See how cool? I don't know if you guys can see the white, but see how that's going to be. And if you wanted to, you know, when you're like putting it on with a palette knife, you can, you know, smooth and pick, like pick up. Hi, Catherine. Happy 4th. Happy 4th, Deborah. Is there a fabric texture? Is there a fabric texture? What do you mean, Susan? Like something you could put on fabric to texturize it? Or I don't know. I'm not sure what you mean by that. What is there a fabric you can use for texture? Because you can use anything for texture, right? You could get like, you know, you could put lace on here. I've done that where I've put lace, glued lace on to a frame and painted over that and use that for texture. You know, you can use, like I was saying earlier, cheesecloth for texture. But as far as like on an actual, I'm not sure. Hi, Christina. Christina, I was looking at your store the other day, looking at all your goodies. It's over there, shopping around. All right, so let me show you what that side looks like, but look at how cool that is. So we're going to get all of that nice, yummy texture. Now, because I am going to have these at the top and bottom, I'm going to put some on here, right? But I'm not going to have it so thick or lumpy bumpy because I do want the woody bin pieces to sit flush. I don't want it to, you know, but underneath where it's not all covered, I don't want it to have nothing and then it looks really disjointed because it ain't getting this everywhere, but oh, Christina, you don't have to do that. I'll buy it. You don't have to do that, but I know I've seen a couple of things that are so cute that I'm going to get. I have an idea because I have an event and I was like, So if you guys don't know, Christina has the Rust Covered Cottage by Christina. So if you were following Christina before, please make sure her other page got, you know. So make sure you're following the right page. But she has a store with some amazing like cutouts and fun stuff. Check her out. Or you probably already have checked her out and have stuff. All right, I'm just trying to get some on this corner here. I love this. Of course. You know, I'm all about supporting our small businesses, our small businesses, women owned especially, have much respect for that. It takes a lot to try to, you know, to do that. So that's a huge accomplishment. It's amazing. And I am definitely all about it. Okay. The structure paste is one of the things that we brought in that come in that big Mama Jamma size. So now you don't only have to do this. You could put structure paste through a stencil. You know, you can color structure paste. We have pigments that you can color it with. So you can do a lot, have a lot of fun with structure paste. But I absolutely, the texture of it, the smooth, fluffy texture, I love it. I'm not going to worry so much about putting the texture on the inside because it is such a small lip in there. Oh, trees, I'm sorry. Man. All right, let's clean some of that. over. I don't want to step it into my... Okay, we just have this one side, then we'll hit it with the dryer, and then we'll move on to decoupaging the girls on while this is drying, and then we'll put on our two pieces. Would you been? Again, this is the other end where that piece is going to sit, so I don't want to make it too crazy up in through here. Okay. Just have that little bit right there. Of course, can't cover it. Hi, Teresa Cherry. How are you? Speaking of Teresa, wasn't she on really early today, finishing her project? I think she was on at 5 o'clock in the morning, my time, I think, if I seen that right. Okay. Put the trowel in the water. I'm just going to kind of do surface dry really quickly so I can put it down. And then we'll decoupage the girls. All right. Did you really? Oopsie doopsie. Oopsie doopsie. You were in the office at 3 p.m.? Holy moly. Hi, Carla. Happy 4th of July. How are you? All right. So we are just going to do a little surface. I'm going to pick up some structure paste from my rug. And then we'll put this down and start working on the girls. I just want to just run the heat over it so it can get this, the top layer, so that way I can kind of handle it a little bit. You guys have talk Terry talk? Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm sorry. I think that's amazing. You guys talk Terry talk. See? Talking the same language, y'all. All right, so that is good there. Let's get this side a little bit. Troy, what is that noise? And then we have to decide the color that we're going to do on here. What colors we're going to put on here. Because you know me. I keep going to those blues. Coogly Moogly is the terrorism. That's what you good googly muggly. Chill. I'm trying to get my grandson to say good googly muggly. Are you, Kelly? Oh my gosh, please record it. Please record it. I would love to hear it. Oh my gosh, I would love to hear that. I find myself saying, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Oh my gosh. And half the time, y'all, I don't even realize that I'm, I didn't realize that I had my own language until I started coming on here with you guys. So, all right, let's just put this. Let me move the paper and close this so it could be longer. Okay, and then let's get, oh, actually, let's not and say we did. Let's not and say we did. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let's get this off of here because we're going to decoupage. So I just want to get all the straggly structure paste off. All right. All right, good enough. So, we get our pretty girls, and then this. Oh, hello, where are you? Oh, over here. Okay, so we need these cutie patooties to be on here. Let's take off the top and the bottom. We don't need to worry about the sides because it's wide enough. Let's get a water pen. Hi, Elizabeth. There should be a list of Terry mannerisms. I have catch myself saying okie dokie artichoke. Oh my goodness. Y'all are the bestest ever. You're the bestest. I think, isn't Helena the one who was telling me? She was like, hold on a minute, hold on a minute. It's like, okay, so this one is the A3 size. So, this is the 11, a little bit, almost 12 by 17. It's a little shorter. So this is the little, it's a little bigger. Our A4 is the regular size. So this is one bigger. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. So I do want, is it just me or is it? Off. So it looks like we're going to take that to the edge of that, and that will be the center of them, right? Hi, Laura Brown. Happy 4th. Hi, Phyllis. Happy 4th of July. Let's just make sure. Yeah, that's good, right? It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Okay. So let's get my decoupage varnish and glue matte. That's my preferred decoupage glue. I'm still trying to get to this big mama jamma. I swear this is lasting me forever, y'all. And then I'm going to get my squeegee. Let's grab this one. And let's grab a brush. I got new brush guards too, so I threw all my other ones away now. So if you do have brush guards from me, if I've sent them to you in Happy Mail, they don't last forever, especially when you put them on big brushes like this, because obviously it stretches them out, you see, and the whole point of them is to be tight so they keep your bristles nice and tight after washing. So, you can buy a big pack of them for a couple of bucks. So just toss them after a while. Don't keep them. Okay, now let's center them. And the top and the bottom as well. Okay, that's super crooked. Okay, it's good. Hi, Beth. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Do you always talk that way or swear like a drunken sailor when you get off? Oh no, I talk this way and swear like a drunken sailor when I get off, Mary Casey. Oh. Catherine, what couldn't you find in my Amazon store, my dear? What couldn't you find? I don't see what you said you were looking for, Catherine. What can't you find in my Amazon store? Nicole. Yep. I do both. All right. So, as always, I am not going to put my glue down. I'm only going to do it in stages. And then remember, right, we want this to lay flat. This is a new one. So I'm going to grab one of my other ones. And then I'm going to push that down. So your frayed edges blend a lot better than a cut image. Excuse me? Yeah, but why don't you just take the wrap out? Oh, yeah, you can. Wait, it's going to try to turn because it's on the turntable, son. You know what I mean? Hi, Judy Stalker, to be a fly on the wall. Oh, they are in there. I'll send you a link, Catherine, but I know for a fact those are in there. There's black ones and white ones in there. So now, I tell you, when you're doing this, you don't want to pull your paper taut, right? Just let it flow. Just let it hang there and use your squeegee to push the product around evenly. And then also to take care of any, air under there so you don't get any wrinkles. I know that the tendency is to just kind of pull it taut so you won't get wrinkles, but no, don't do that because you will. There's a bigger fiber right here, so. Okay, so then we're going to lift. Ooh, I might use this jar up now, y'all. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, so again, I'm just going to hold it loose, and then I'm going to use my squeegee to push it down. I do too, Judy. It's just so, like I was saying earlier when we came on, all of this print, all of the, you know, angel kids, that whole, there's so much that could be said for them as far as, you know, how you relate to them. You know, I was saying this one could be, you know, sisters, it could be friends, it could be a mother, daughter, but it just, okay, let's get this little bit on here. And we'll get off the edges, and then we will also put on a top coat. Same thing here. We want to lay those edges down flat, so push down. Okay. All right. I'm going to leave that brush in there for a minute. Let's get I'm going to get a 320. Oopsie doopsie. All right. So as always, we don't want to use very, you know, we want to use a very fine grit. I always use 320s. Please don't use anything lower than like a 240. I know, Nicole. Hi, Lisa. All right, so we're going to take this, always downward motions, right? You don't do this, and you don't go side to side. Okay, I know the tendency is that we want to use, you know, like a 60 or 80 grit because it, you know, gets the job done quicker. But when you do that, it not only tears and pulls at your print, but it chews up your surface underneath. And I've showed you guys many a times why you don't want to use those 60, 80 grit sandpapers. Okay. I usually, 320 is usually the lowest that I go with the rice papers, but you guys know I use the 400s and the 600s often as well. Sorry guys, it's got so much give. There's no way for me to stop making that noise. But we don't go side to side because it'll rip and tug at your paper as well. So always downward motion. Almost. There we go. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. All right, so now we're going to get our, you finally got a gator. All right, so we're finally going to get our, look it, it's almost empty. It's messing up my brush. Remember to always put on your top layer. I always call it your protected coating, right? Just in case you need a little bit of time to wipe off paint that might dripped on when you're you know, painting a frame around it or something or another. You always want to put on a top coat. However, you still want to do, you know, a varnish when you're done. Right? Because I always do, I don't rely on this just to be my varnish. Now I'm also, you see me carrying it on the edges because we're getting rid of all those little furry flies at the edges from when you gator. Look! I'm so excited I get to use my big mama jamma, y'all. All right. And of course, we will either do some color matching, which is more than likely we'll do color matching, but we'll do other stuff to this print as well. We're not going to just leave it like this, although it's beautiful all in of itself when we could. I'm going to use the rest of this and throw this away, and then we're going to use Big Mama Jamma from now on. All right, let's set this one aside and grab that frame and put the woodgie bin on the top and the bottom. Be careful when you're doing this. Don't overwork your paper. If you overwork your paper, you'll also, you know, start distorting that image. All right, so stop that. This is going in the garbage. Woohoo! I've been listening to, watching so many creators, but I've learned so much about the paper from you. Oh, thanks, Catherine. All right, so we're going to trade places. I'm going to pop this one down and grab this frame back. Okay, and then let's dry this a little bit again, and then we're going to get these two and pop these on here. So we'll have to cut probably those edges. Thank you. Hey, Perkins. Slacking, huh, Perkins? Oh, at least she's even on the book. She didn't even go over to, well, Sue's not over there. Who's over there by the lonesomes over there? There's a few people over on the tube. Oh, thank you, Sharon. All right, so, and with anything that you put, you know, like a paste like this, right, the surface level is going to be dry, but, you know, we're not going to be like digging into it, right, and be rough with like a stipple brush or something, because underneath it's still, you know, you need to let it cure overnight before you really start woman handling it. I'm just drying it surface so that as I grab the frame and move it around, I'm not, you know, my fingers aren't digging into it. All right, let's see what we're looking like over here. Okay, I don't think, oh, so this is the top, but it doesn't matter. We're putting one at the top and the bottom, so let's move these out of the way. Okay. I thought I put my scrunchie in that paint. Hi, Barbara Ross. She was watching your replay. All right. Good enough. Actually, I'll just hold it right here on the girls down here for a minute. Okay. So this is going to go on here. Again, I want the little top to come up and off. But I want this to be lined up down here. How come that one? Okay. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. All right. This is 11 and a half. All right. So, I need a pencil. For the love of Bob. So, all right. Yep, that's right. Okay. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure that I'm not cutting this wonky. Well, as much as possible. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Okay, now let's get this down to the edge. And I probably had my shoulder and everything in camera. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, we can always, I can always bend this to be flat too. You know what I mean? Because if it's warped a little bit. Is that the larger size of the, it's 1364, Kellyanne. I can make you a little one, Sharon. I can make you a little one. Okay, let's heat these up and then cut these. Okay, I can do that. Sure do, Scooby-Doo. Good night, Nicole. Sorry, I didn't see that. Have a good evening. All right, so you never want to cut your wood you've been when it is cold, right? You need to have it warmed up before you cut it. So, especially want the ends to be warm. All right, and I'm going to get my little ruler because we all know how I like to make crooked cuts. All right, let's do this. One more time, I need to make sure. Right. So I'm going to cut. Didn't I mark? I didn't mark them. Okay, and then I will probably, hold on, I'll probably cut it a little bit bigger, just, you know, just in case. Cut it a little bit bigger, and then I can sand it off. Okay. That way it'll go butt right up to the frame if I sand it. Okay. This one is going to go on here, like that. And this fit this one too, should, because it's the same size. Yes. Hi, Betty. Let's cut these. Okay. And then we will get, I don't know, I guess we can use either one. Would you glue or the type bond? Okay. It's good. Look. Okay. And like I said, we're going to have to sand off, but you guys know I have to cut it bigger because my luck, it will not fit. Okay. I don't think we're going to use these, so we could put these back in the trim box. Thank you. Okay. Okay. And so this is the Would You Bin glue. So Would You glue. And this one is a lot thinner than the tight bond, so you don't need a whole ton of it. Okay. I feel like I've been on here forever. All right. It's going to grab pretty well anyways because it's got the structure paste to grab too. So, all right. Let's skip that. Now I want this to be here. So you see how these don't match up yet? So we're just going to have to heat it up and then bend it so that they match. It's just probably when it was packaged or whatever. But when it was heated, it just, this one just came down a little lower, so we can fix it. Hi, Lori. Happy Independence Day. How are you? I don't know. I feel like it's already been at least 2 hours, but it hasn't been too bad. Okay. So now I want to make sure that that is kind of sitting. Okay. And then I'm going to give it a push. Make sure that it's okay. That'd have been bad if it was that. Okay. It's good. It's good. It's good. Okie dokie. Artichoke again. That extra I did on purpose because I'd rather there be a little more than not. Okay. Let's get this one glued on. What? Ah. Okay. Got willy-nilly with this one. Now the glue's all over the place instead of just doing it like I did the last one. All right. Okay. Now this one we want to go this way. Those are already sitting pretty much at the same height over here. So that one doesn't need to be bent. But it does need to be cleaned. Of course. Got willy-nilly with this. Okay. Then we'll heat this one up and set it in place. And it should be good. It's good. Sue had to get a new computer, Betty, so she's not over there today. Okay, let's give that one a push and set that one down into place. and we should be good. And I want to make sure because I hate like right there. I don't like when there's gaps between the surface and the wood you've been like it's sitting up a little bit. I don't like that at all. Hi, Regine. Happy 4th of July. Okay. Is good? Is good. Oh my goodness, that's pretty. Okay. Okie dokie, artichoke. Look at that. Let's put them in there. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. He's going to be beautiful. Okay, now the decision is what color do we paint this? Do I do my colorway, my same? What I always do? Do I change it up? You guys tell me. Ah! Nope. You gotta stay on there. Hold on a minute. Okay. So because the end of it was cut, I just want to kind of, you know, round it a little bit, but not look at like it just got chopped off. So I'm just going to kind of tops and bottom. What? I'm gonna see what out amongst people. I better check my Velma. Yep, she did. She ventured out. Can you believe it? Not because she wanted to, because she had to, because you know her computer. But yeah, she had to go out. You guys are hilarious. I missed something, didn't I? Well, I don't see your adrenaline. What happened? Okay, hold on. I gotta hold this up for a minute and then snip off that top. And then again, I'm just going to sand it to the edge and then kind of curve it so it doesn't look out of sorts. I was going to say, why is that? I didn't cut that side. Okay, and then let's just round that down a little bit. Okay, let's do this one. A dark metallic gray with silver highlights. Oh my goodness. Now I see all of these red bubbles from y'all going over to YouTube. Hey, Robin. Oh my gosh. I had to tell Sue, you can't leave the ladies over on YouTube unsupervised. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to stand that up and I'm going to cut that hang over and then same thing. I'm just going to sand that back. And I'm not sanding the side of the frame at all, so I'm not messing with the texture, paste, or anything. I'm just literally sanding the wood you've been to smooth it out and then kind of make it, you know, look like it belongs. Okay, and then let's do this side. And then we should be good. It's good. Oh, that side is pretty flush. Am I going cuckoo? No, it's not sanded, so I guess I didn't cut this piece as long as the other. So we'll just sand it. Hi, Karen Atterbury. Happy 4th of July. I hope everybody that has to work got it off, got a vacation day. Kind of weird though, right? You get a vacation day on Thursday and then you got to go back on Friday. Unless you took both the days off. And that works. Okay. I'm actually going to use my vacuum / blower and blow that wood bit out of there. Come on. The sawdust. All right. Did we decide on what we're painting this? Because I do want to foil. We're going to do some foiling on these, on the molds here. So, decisions. My husband never gets holidays off, so, aw. Hi, Lisa Cullen. So we took this plain black frame. I put some structure paste all over it to give it some texture, added a couple of trims, and then we're adding these cutie pies inside. So everything will be okay, rice paper. But now we're just deciding what color to paint this puppy. Sue among the masses. Lori wants to make sure I know, Bill Money, I seen that. Kombucha? What? Okay, so I know, me too, Karen. I love that. The whole line that he did is gorgeous. So you guys know my colorway is this family, right? That is my colorway. What I always pull towards, but because the way this print is so neutral, we could really, we could do any color with this. So we can even go olive. We can go like the green family. olive tree green, hold on. Let me pull out some colors and I'll put it up against that print because Lord knows I have everything under the sun under here. I don't really want to do, I don't want to go neutral. I need a little pop of some color, something, y'all, something. I wouldn't do that. I just can't. See, it needs to either be like a bold blue or, you know, red because I can't, or we need to stick into my colorways. Thank you, Marilyn. Okay, you guys are giving me colors now. What about a yellow with some orange and brown tones? Purples and reds and maroons. The green family. The green family. So we've got two green families. So when we say green family, aren't those the two same colors? They sure are. I love that color though. Are we thinking more like this kind of green? So this one is olive. Pinks and Bordeaux. Reds. So this is a pink, and what Treese is saying is that is the Bordeaux color. And then, like, that's red wine. Olive would be perfect. Copper and rose. Oh, sugar. You guys know we're behind in comments, so I have to wait. I like light pink. Where did Karen say? Light pink and the green you have. This one and this one. Like that. The dark red and pink. This one, that's what Treese is saying, the Bordeaux and the pink, right? Pinks and reds, Kellyanne says. Okay. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Oh, pinks and reds, they say. I'm looking for a new Bordeaux. That's all. I'm down here. I'm still here. Why don't I recognize this color? What is this? Chestnut brown. That doesn't look like a brown. Okay. So that's Bordeaux, right? And this is our Victorian pink, I think. Victorian pink. Pinky copper like you did on that tray. Oh, Lord, I have no idea what tray you're talking about. Oh, the pigment. The pigment? I think that's what you're talking about is the pigments, right? Mm. Hold on a minute, y'all. I'm trying to look at that. We can, I'm not, that Bordeaux color, I don't know about that. Hi, Blanche. I'm well. How are you? Yeah, it's getting a little bit wacky-dacky now. See, I think I don't know about y'all, but I think the reds do something different to the tone of the paper. I'm not so much worried about it though, because it is just the, all right, if we don't like it, we just paint over it. You know what I mean, Jellybean? You know what I mean? Let's do some paint though. How are you, Blanche? How are the kiddos? They're not kiddos. Well, they're always kiddos, but golly, they're getting so big. Holy mackerel. All right, so we have rose pigment And we also have super red, like Superfly. Super red. All right. We're going to take my pigment fix. All of this is available at my TH Decor. So the sale is good till tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's Friday? Oh, today's trash day. Hi, son. Where you been? Huh? Where you been? It's always there, Blanche. You know, same old stuff, but it's not as bad as it was. So that's, you know, that's always, at least as long as it's managed a bit. Stop yelling, Troy. Then I'm happy with that. But when I wasn't here that day, man, the pain was, it was bad that day. So, all right. So we are going to look at these colors separately before I start mixing them together. Look at that pretty color. Look at that. So this one is the super red. Karen, TH Decor is having a 15% off discount right now for 4th of July. So everything except for the new Andy Skinner release, her handmade pieces, and then the mystery boxes, but everything else, and you don't need a code. That's a lot deeper than it's showing on screen. You don't need a code. It'll happen at checkout. Okay. Do you have your other phone, Troy? Go get your other phone. Can you get your other phone? Because I can't sign it on unless you have your other phone. Every day, Troy, every day. All right. So we are going to play with this color and see what we think. So again, we had super red and rose, and it is the mica powders. So I just mixed them because I knew that rose alone was not going to be my jam. But we'll see. We'll see what this looks like. I need new mixing utensils. All right. I love you too, son, but I don't know how you do this. Okay. Let's see. Now, as usual, it's probably best if we put it on black, but oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Doing too much a minute. Hold on a minute. You're doing too much. So, Do we like that or no? It's gonna be dark. It's too dark. Too red. But here's it's on, Troy. So here's the Bordeaux. So that's Bordeaux. I don't know where your earbuds are, baby. Look in the little backpack by the TV. Nope. Okay, so I always say, right, we don't know until we try. So, to be honest, I probably would have changed it anyway. So hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. You don't know until you try. But yeah, I wasn't. Again, though, this isn't my personal colorway, so I would never do this anyways. But it's not to say that it would, wouldn't have worked. So we had to try it, right? You don't know until you try. You don't know until you try. So, keep in mind, and I think what was getting lost, and I don't know if you guys, you know, when we were talking about colors, I'm going to foil the molds. So there'll be some other things going on, you know, and then we always put dimension and highlights in. So could I have worked with that red? Yeah. I mean, but probably not a colorway that I would have went down. So let's just get out some of that red because I don't want it to bleed through the paint. Okay. All right. I don't know why I have two of these open, but we are going to figure it out. Don't you pull my chair, little turkey lips. All right, let's start over. And let's move this paint through. And then we'll get our other colors on and work some of those other colors in. This one is olive tree green, so we're going to use this as the base. This time you do it. All right, and then you don't know until you try. You gotta sometimes, you know, especially if you're trying to like step out of your box, you know, and do something different. You know, you just have to try it. And hey, sometimes it works out great, and sometimes it doesn't. And then if it doesn't, you just, you know, you go right back over it with some paint and start over. Right? Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So you see what that structure paste does. It just gives it like something else to grab onto, right? It just makes it so that there's more interest to it. Yeah, for the, you know, for the way the girls are sitting there holding each other, you almost want it to either be soft or, you know, like a neutral, delicate. But if you were going to go in with, you know, like darker colors, then we very well could have made that work. But it just, as, you know, a creator, when you're creating something, it needs to, you know, you need to be like excited about it. It needs to spark some, you know, like joy within you while you're creating a piece. Like, you don't always just, you know, you don't want to create a piece just to create it, because it shows through your work, right? So I could have made that work, but I wouldn't have been enjoying it while I was, you know, working through it. So this is like a green, it's like a, you know, it's olive tree green. So we're going to work this as our base color. It is a decor chalky. So I'm spritzing it. And right now I am trying to get all of the structure paste covered, but when we do another color, I will not be trying to make sure that this green doesn't pop through. Okay. Now we need to paint even underneath here where some of it is showing at the top. It's rare for me to be able to use like reds unless it's like, you know, Christmas time. And even then I will have to use like the Bordeaux or, you know, something like that. It's not, those colors are just not one that I can use, and I don't know why. There's just certain colors that you know, like I love silver, but sometimes most of the time, it's hard for me to use silver in my work. I don't know why. I just feel like it makes it look super harsh. And then I always end up going and changing it. It's weird. It's very weird. Number 573. Oh, Lori. I know. I always say, though, just, you know, get the basics, get what you know you're going to use more than once, you know? Know that you're going to get some good use out of, and not just like the latest and greatest, you know, fad of things, of like stuff that you're going to use. Get a couple of basic paint colors. If you like, you know, texture and stuff, then, you know, get a texture paste, or, you know, just get the basics first. And then once you've got that down, then you can start building up and getting fun, you know, little things, different things to try here and there. because you can make texture. Like I was saying earlier, you know, we all get tissue paper in our packages and stuff. Like, bundle up some tissue paper and glue it on there, and you've got some, you know, you've got texture. Look at that. Somebody's told me that before. Like, I need to do a list of all my must-haves and stuff like that. I was like, huh? That might take me a while. Okay, so let's dry this. I've already had you guys on here for 2 hours, so you can let me know if you guys want me to take off. If you want to stick around and do a little bit more, totally up to you guys. I don't mind either way. I really do like this frame though, y'all. It is gorgeous. And I'll worry about painting the insides and all that stuff when I'm off. You guys know I always go back through. I'll paint the back as well. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Where is my Nimbus? Why do I have 2 ivories? Good googly muggly. Keep on keeping on. You're still here, Laurel? I got to go to my grandson is coming with his late. I've got to go. My grandson. Oh, okay, Janine. Have a great 4th of July evening. Have fun with your grandson. I'll show you guys all this yummy texture. Now, this is Nimbus. Nimbus. You can see it. No, because it doesn't like to focus when I do this. It is like an ivory beige, but it's got a green tint. It's a really cool color. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of dry brushing. That's why I'm needing to make sure that this color is kind of dry because I don't want to drag it. You're watching Avatar? A must-have list? Oh, that's awesome. That's what I love to do is like put on someone who's crafting and just craft along and have them in the background. Maryland, this is olive tree. Oh, that one's open. Olive tree green. It's a decor paint chalky olive tree green. And it's available at my TH Decor. My link is in the description. I think we're good. Look at all of that yumminess. Look at that. Can I see? You guys will be able to see right as soon as I hit it with the dry brush. But also we need to be a little careful because, like I said, the surface level, even as much drying as we're doing, the surface level is dry. But, you know, we need to let that structure paste really set up overnight. All right, let me get my hands a little free of the olive tree green. Get that red out of here. Okay. So, you see, now our girls, it's not so harsh, right? Put that back and lean it that way so it doesn't. Okay, so we are going to take a little bit, again, this is called Nimbus. You see, it just has like a little, I don't know if you guys can even see, it has a little bit of a green reflect, or tinge, I should say. Okay, we're using all the plates today, y'all. That brush needs to go in water. And let's get this guy over here. And a dry paper towel. And we are going to work that off. I'm going to rotate my brush, getting it all in my bristles. And then I'm going to tap in there again. And now I'm going to tap until my brush is dry. Making sure I rotate though, because I don't want to get one side of the brush that has a lot of paint. And then I'm going to be in for a big old surprise. All right, let's start. I see you. See that? You think it's off of there, and look at all that paint. All right. So we're not choking up on the brush. We're holding it out here, right? So that way we have a lot less pressure. The closer to the bristles, the end of the ferrule, the more pressure. So now we're just going to let it just do little bits on there. So because it's got that tinge of the green, it can actually handle a little bit more. So I'm not going to dry my brush completely. Now that's one thing that when you're dry brushing, if you think you can handle a little bit more paint on your brush, you know, instead of tapping it all the way off dry, but by just adjusting your pressure, then do that. You know, and dry brushing isn't hard. You just got to learn how much pressure you need on your brush, how much paint. Like there's a blob right there that we need to get rid of. And that's from me not twirling the brush. It's good. It's good. It's good. All right. I'm going to get that water off. So now, just doing little bits of color variation with the Nimbus. Something, something. Something, something. Okay. Then I am going to take, actually, where's the other one? This one. This one's about the right size. Lift this up. I can't even see. It's pretty light, I know. Shiny. Might have to take that out of the jar. It's hard to. You like the color much better? Look at that. See how cool that is? Neat paint over here. So I'll keep dipping in that small thing. Oh, that one's going to need to be painted more. There's a lot of white on there. Didn't even notice. That's a no-no. See? Get too excited. Start trying to cut corners and you get too much paint on your brush. Hi, Annette. Thank you. Actually, there's a lot of white that's come through the top. Where'd that come from? That I'll have to paint. I'm not too mad at the white coming through. And just in essence, just erasing erasing that little dry brush part. I'll show you guys what I mean at the top. I hear you going, what you eating, Troy? What you eating? I hear you go, Oh, you're such a cutie patootie. Hold on a minute, y'all. Come on. Come on. Come on, y'all. Not done over there. Come here, Troy. Put that much in there. Okay? Okay. Here you go. Almost did it by yourself, son. You're so smart. Come on. Come on, I know what I'm doing. Okay. Come on. Come back. I'm almost done with our friends. I'm almost done. Come back. That's what he was doing. So he was getting his rice, y'all, and his soy sauce. But I had to walk away because I had to help him fix the gallon of soy sauce that he had put in his rice. It's all better now, though. There's only, 3/4 of the gallon and not, the whole gallon. Sorry. All right. He almost did it all. He did a good job. He is. It's right there, Pops. Pops, I put it right here. It's right there. He got up there and he did all the things, but just a little bit too much soy sauce. He would have got a real big bellyache if he would have taken a bite of that. I'm glad he brought it over. So tomorrow, when we come back, we really don't have a whole, well, I always say that and then it takes me forever. We need to put the frame together, right? And then I'm just going to use this same brush and use a very light hand. And then I want to do some accents to the girls on the inside there. Yeah, oh yes, he definitely does. You are on past his supper time. Oh, y'all, he might be tiny, but that boy steady stays in the kitchen. He's always eating something. He always wants something. I'm telling you what. Noodles, bananas, whipped cream, rice, chicken, hot dogs. He's always wanting something, but he moves so doggone much. That's why he's so small. It's right there, Pops. I know. I got it. I heard this was beeping and beeping. I don't want to talk to anybody right now. Up. See? Get too excited. And you need to erase things. All right. So, there's a little bit And this is another thing that you need to be careful of. You see all that white right there? It's because the structure paste underneath isn't set up all the way. So it's gonna, it's gonna come off, like chip off, if you don't let it set all the way. So we'll just dab in a little bit of something. Oh, you should get it any day now, Melissa, I hope. That's so awesome. All right, so when we do put this together, though, y'all, there is a top and a bottom because this sawtooth hanger is up there. Okay, so we have one of our colors on here, right? We have the Nimbus. We need to still come back and do a couple of other colors on here. And then I do want to get out the foil and bring some foiling in through this. And then we still need to do something in here to the girls. So we'll, I don't know. We'll figure something out to put up there. But look at how pretty. Let's fix them for a minute. They should pop in there easily. Not so easy, but But look at how it's going to look. Isn't that cute? And then look at all the yummy texture. Let's see. There you go. Look at all that yummy texture. So, again, we still have a couple of other colors to put through this. We're going to have to grab that chameleon green as well. And then I want to put some foils on this and that and this. And then we'll tackle the girls on the inside. But it's super cute. Like I said, it just, if you had a friend or, a sister or, gone through things together, I don't know, just, the whole title of it, everything will be okay. I'm sure we all know somebody that you just, want to give a big old hug to and say, everything will be okay. So, I don't know, I just thought that this would make like a really pretty gift, or even like, just to hang it when you see it, you think of that special person or what have you. You know what I'm saying? So anyhow, we will finish these cutie pies up tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great rest of your 4th of July. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope if you have fur babies that, they don't get too traumatized this evening. So, but yeah, if you want the print, it is available at TH Decor. And again, this one is Everything Will Be Okay. And it's the A3 size. So, alrighty, y'all. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Talk to you later. Bye.